A couple of California high schools have had it with the dirty dancing. You know what action they're taking? They're making students and parents sign a contract. No bumping, no grinding. Well, here's what we're talking about. I'll give you a glimpse here. This is a clip from YouTube. Let's take a look. There it is. Okay, you get the picture of what's going on here. Imagine that. Your kid's going to a homecoming dance, and that's what's going on the dance floor. It's so bad at one school, they have to have a freak patrol. The teacher walks around warning students, hey, tone it down, cool it with the hyper-sexed moves. I think it's good. If kids are practically having sex on the dance floor, you have to clean it up. Earlier, I had a chance to talk to Professor of Bucknell University, James Peterson, and Tom Houts, principal of Downey High School. Tom, I'll start with you. What was going on that you had to have parents and students sign a contract?
Well, the dancing got to where it was, I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but it was basically simulated sex on the dance floor.
Yeah, we just watched some of that.
And it was just, it was embarrassing. I mean, I was embarrassed, and we had to do something about it. This is a school dance. It's just not appropriate.
Did students complain? Did parents? I mean, who sounded the alarm, or did people just see it and say, hey, we got to do something here?
A few students did. They felt intimidated, influenced, like they almost had to dance like that. And I had a few parent complaints calling, saying what's going on at the dances. And I talked with my administration, particularly my student body, and I asked them, told them what we're doing. I got the PTA on board, and I said, let's make a stand, and we did. Okay. You getting cheered for that or booed? At first we got booed by the students. They weren't too happy about it, but that's sometimes you're not popular when you make a stand.
Parents in your corner?
Yes, yeah, the vast majority of them are.
Well, here's some of the rules we're looking at. No touching of breasts, buttocks, or genitals. No straddling each other's legs. Both feet on the floor. So that's what's going on. We looked at the video. Let's bring in James Peterson on this. James, don't we have to take action like this when the dancing gets to that level of practically sex on the dance floor?
Sure. I'm curious about what's the best action to take. And first of all, let me just support the principal and support that community for coming together and doing what they're doing. I think in general, I'm a little bit leery of these kinds of prescribed kind of dance codes things, because I wonder how the students themselves take them. I teach students in college, and I actually teach some students who have come out of some of the school districts on the West Coast that have had some of these dance codes, and sometimes, and this may not be happening in the principal school, but sometimes the students take this as an excuse to kind of laugh at the rules, and they don't take it as serious as they should. And I also wonder, what else are we doing as a community? What else is going on in our community, in the public sphere, on TV, in the films, in video games, and in music that shapes this kind of behavior? And I wonder if we might raise awareness about those issues. So I want to kind of use this as an opportunity to educate students more about sexual behavior.
So I'm with you on that, James. It's like you want to get to the heart of the matter. Why is a student dancing like this with no shame, right? We want to have that conversation. Tom, did you, let's get you back in. Did you have that conversation, or did you, there's not enough hours in a day and you just had to put this rule in place?
What we did is we started the rule. At first, we would change the music, stop the music, tell them to stop. Kids would boo and all that. And what we finally did is just made the stand. And once we made the stand with the contract, it really got the conversation going.
Okay. Let's get a call in. George wants in on the conversation from Pennsylvania. George, what do you think?
Yes. I think that the parents should have a say in what goes on at school, because due to the fact they pay the school taxes, and this is like, operated by the state and the school district.
Do you agree with the move, George? Do you think it's good?
Yes, I do think it's good because of that reason. I think they should have a say. Now, if the students want to do something on their own time, it should happen not in school. It should happen like somewhere else.
Yeah.
Meaning like at home or...
Yeah, different story altogether. And Tom, you mentioned at the top, you did consult parents, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you don't get the parents on your side, you're going to lose.
Yeah, good point there. James?
Tom, can I ask you a quick question?
Go ahead, James.
I'm wondering, what kind of sexual education do you have in the school system? I mean, what else is going on that's more productive as opposed to being reactionary to this particular situation in your system?
Well, at our high school, every ninth grader takes a health class which has sex education in it, and every student in our school is required to take it. And that's not the case in a lot of high schools where they don't even have health classes.
It's not. It's not. You're exactly right. And again, I think this is an opportunity, a teaching opportunity for school systems in general, especially with the Richmond High School story that came up earlier this week. Obviously, young people need a more wide-ranging sense about sexual education.
Yeah, and just to have a moral compass and
I
think a common decency as well.
I think it's not even just the sexual part. I think it's just the character education, just how to handle yourself in front of other people.
All right. Well, guys, we had some more calls lined up, but the clock's run out on us. Hopefully we can chat again. Tom, nice job. James, good to have you aboard as well. We appreciate it.